Next up, a battle in our light heavyweight division as heavyweight title holder Devin Smith tries to add another strap to his repertoire in a fight against Kevin Legacy.
I really like this matchup. I think Devin Smith is a great athlete. He's been in the Hard Knocks cage a lot, and he's in fact the heavyweight champion for Hard Knocks as well. And he's done a really good job striking, and he's also submitted an opponent. What he hasn't gone up against is a guy that can take him down and control the top position. Legacy, on the other hand, has a history of getting guys up against the cage, taking them down, and controlling them on top. So I really want to see whether Devin Smith can deal with this facet of MMA.
Well, here it is, Devin Smith getting set to take on Kevin Legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this School of Hard Knocks fight is our main event of the evening. This fight is an amateur bout, title fight in the 205-pound division, and is brought to you by TSNM. And now, let's meet the fighters.
Coming down to us first in our main event of the evening, just in case one title fight wasn't enough for you, here's a second title fight in the light heavyweight class as Kevin Legacy comes to us out of INC Kickboxing and Team Extreme in Medicine Hat, Alberta. No, in the fights that we've seen here in the Hard Knocks cage with Devin Smith, it's only gotten to a second round once, and it's only gotten to a second minute twice. And so we'll see what Kevin Legacy can do to keep that out. Legacy, of course, a very solid chin, but a very short build. Legacy coming up to 205. Normally fights at 185, but figured if I've got a title shot, I'm going to make it worth my while. Coming up to the 205-pound weight class, really thinks of himself as an underdog going into this fight, knowing that Devin's the current heavyweight champ, knowing that Devin cut to 205 and he's coming up to 205, really says he expects to be the underdog here and is hoping to shock everyone and beat Devin Smith.
Well, just got back from Extreme Couture in Las Vegas and spent some time scouting Devin's fights. Has to watch out for Devin's heavy hands.
And his opponent.
So we meet now Devin Smith, the current Hard Knocks heavyweight champion.
Well, and he gave us some information and confidence that we won't throw out there in case other people don't ever see it. But he's excited to fight at 205. He's got down, he's cut down his weight. He's a lot trimmer than we've seen him, and he continues to get to that point where he wants to fight at, he feels that he could even lose a little bit more, could even get a little bit trimmer, maybe even make it down to 185 at one point. And he is excited to have cornered his brother in this fight, and now, after cornering his brother to a win, concentrated on his fight for, he said, about 2 hours.
Yeah, it was interesting when I talked to him at the weigh-ins last night. He said, I'm more worried about Austin's fight than my own. I can't really focus on my fight until Austin's is over, and now that it is, he's ready to step in the cage. Says training against Austin, who outweighs him now by 60 pounds, helps him train for this fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Jay Denance.
And now, the official Hard Knocks fighter introductions. In the Power Dodge blue corner, he's 3-1 as an amateur, 39 years old, and stands 5 feet, 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 205 pounds, fighting out of Team Extreme and INC Kickboxing from Brooks. Please welcome Hard Knocks fighter, Kevin the Honey Badger Legacy. And in the Boston Pizza red corner, he's 5-1 as an amateur, 24 years old, and stands 6 feet, 3 inches tall. He weighed in at 203 pounds, fighting out of Prestige Worldwide from La Ronge. Please welcome Hard Knocks fighter, Devin Mr. Boom Truck Smith. This bout will be contested under amateur rules. The referee in charge of the Hard Knocks action is Mr. Brett Hamlin.